My name is Josh, and I have been at East Hills for 12 years, 13, I can math, 13 years and 10 and a half on staff. I came to faith in Jesus as a ninth grader when I did not want to go to school and I didn't want to go home and I did not want my life. And I wasn't suicidal, I just didn't want my life. But I remembered a Sunday school teacher from when I was little telling me that Jesus wanted my life. And so I decided I would give it to him and have been trying to figure out how to do that ever since. What barriers have I overcome in my walk with Christ? Mostly me. I tend to be a problem in my walk with Christ. I have struggled with pride, with anger, with lust, probably with all of the major sins, lying, stealing things. I've struggled with the fact that I am a sinful, messy person, and I keep struggling to get out of my own way and just follow Jesus. What do I do to help with that? I surround myself with community people who will remind me what's true about me and about Jesus, who will help hold me accountable. I use sounds horrible, but I use people to help keep me accountable. I use software to help keep me accountable. Use healthy choices as far as making sure I'm spending a good time with my family and not getting all wrapped up in my job and in trying to produce or impress people. And I try to make sure that I start every day with some amount of scripture and truth going into my head. So a lot of times that's listening to scripture while I stretch and stuff, because I'm old and have to do that now. Book, show, or movie. I have been enjoying The Chosen. Been watching some of that. That is a very pastory answer, but I have. Other than that, I don't watch many shows, movies. I feel like I've enjoyed Newsies. That's a musical. Is good. And there was a book that I'd thought of. A book, if you, like me, enjoy reading books that are about a fifth grade entertainment level, The Author and the Illustrator by Shawnee Randolph is a good one. I enjoyed that one a lot. What brought me to East Hills was I had been in ministry at a different church, and I needed to step away from ministry. I was burned out. I was living the good Christian life publicly and struggling with anger and lust and all of those things where people couldn't see. And that sort of incongruency was a mess for my mental health and emotional health and all those things. So I had to step out of ministry, step away from that church, and we landed at East Hills because one of Wendy, my wife's former students, had told us earlier than that, hey, you should check out my church at some point. And that was East Hills, and so we have been here ever since. I participate at East Hills by being the lead pastor, by doing some preaching, by I do a lot of driving for a couple of the youth. I'm not sure if that counts. I help with budgets and help lead the staff and try to do some counseling for people when they need it and be available to be helpful. My name is Josh, and my favorite donut is an apple fritter.